Welcome. It is Monday, May 4th, and May the 4th be with you. We're starting our Pilates yoga combination. So we're going to start down on our backs. Let your arms be restful at your sides, palms open to the sky. Let's start to breathe in through the nose, expanding belly, back, and ribcage on the inhale. And exhale out through the mouth. Feeling that full expansion as we breathe in. And the full contraction as we breathe out. Bringing awareness to our arms and stretching arms from shoulders to fingertips. Think about tensing all the muscles in your arms. Let your arms relax, and we'll do the same with our legs, stretching our legs from our hips to our toes. Really work at tensing the muscles in your legs, but keeping the rest of your body relaxed. And then go ahead and relax your legs. Focusing in now on the abdominals, we're going to draw down on the back side of our belly button. Feel as though we're attempting to hold it tight to our spine without holding our breath. And let's let it relax. Try getting able to spine, hold it in as tightly as you can without holding your breath. And let it relax. Inhale the arms to the sky. Exhale behind us. Stretch out through all of our fingers. Push out through the heels of your feet. Think about bringing your big toes together while keeping your heels apart. And then go ahead and relax your whole body. Lift the arms so we can return them to our sides. And once there, we're going to bring that right knee into our chest and give it a hug. And then simply point and flex your right foot. Work from your heel to your toes. And then from there, let's roll the ankle around. Lead with your big toe towards that midline of the body. And then we'll let that foot relax. And switch the legs. In goes the left. Flexing pointer foot. Roll that ankle, big toe leads the way toward the midline of the body. And then just let your foot relax. And let's bring both knees in at the same time, giving ourselves a nice tight hug. Let's rock a few times from side to side to massage our spine. Come back to a neutral place and we'll circle our knees around and around, massaging our lower back. And let's reverse that. And then tuck your knees in as close as you can. Press down through the back of your rib cage, tighten that belly and round up nose to knees, chin to chest. Roll back down and release. Try again, tighten the belly, round up nose to knees, chin to chest. And release back down. Once more, rounding up, creating our C shape. This time, thumb and index fingers form a triangle. It's resting lightly on the back of our head. Separate your knees, heels together, toes apart. Inhale the legs straight out. Exhale back in. Inhale, exhale. So I want you to think about pushing out and pulling in. So not just straightening and bending, but actually pushing, pulling, pushing, pulling. Inhale, exhale, inhale, two more, inhale, one more, inhale, exhale. Now as you push out, big toes together, heels apart. Exhale, pull in, heels together, toes apart. So we've got an arrow and a V, arrow, V. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Two to go. Inhale, one more. Inhale, exhale. Knees and feet together, scrunch up your toes. Press through your arches, pull back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Continue as you flex your feet. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, let's try two more. Inhale, one more. Inhale, exhale. Now just extend the legs out nice and straight. Point and flex your feet. Got 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then just hang out Arms come alongside your body off the mat, palms facing up. Start to pump. Inhale for 5 beats and exhale for 5 beats. Level 2, modify, bend your knees. Level 1, modify, feet on the mat. Keep your arm pumps a good 6 to 8 inches high, using the whole arm to pump, really stretching from your shoulders to your fingertips. Meanwhile, the rest of the body is not moving. One more round. Remain holding. Tuck your knees in. Rest your head down and breathe. All right, moving on. We're nice and warm. We're ready to move into our roll-ups. Start with your knees bent, your feet pressed into the mat, arms behind us, shoulders relaxed. As we inhale, lift just your arms. Drop the shoulders back. Exhale, use the belly to pull you up. Come up as far as you can. Big inhale at the top. And then exhale equally as smoothly. We're back to the mat. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale, exhale as we tuck and roll back down. Again, inhale, arms come up. Drop the shoulders back. Exhale, use the belly to pull you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and let's roll back down. Couple more times. Inhale, arms up. Drop your shoulders back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale, exhale as we tuck and roll back down. Now, if you're confident that you're not using your legs, push them out straight. Inhale, arms up. Drop the shoulders back. Feel the belly pulling down to get you off the floor. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and we melt back down. Again, inhale, arms come up. Shoulders drop back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up. Stretch as far as you can. Big inhale. Exhale as we tuck and roll back down. Let's try 2 more. Inhale, arms up. Drop the shoulders back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and roll down. And once more. Inhale, arms come up. Drop the shoulders back. Exhale, use the belly to pull you up. Stretch as far as you can. Big inhale. And then exhale as we tuck and roll back down. Once we're down, nice long stretch. Reaching out your fingers, pushing out your heels. And from there, let's pull our knees into our chest. Give ourselves a nice tight hug. Come back up into our C shape. Arms extend alongside us off the mat. Palms to the ceiling. Elbows bend, fingertips touch our shoulders. Inhale, push arms and legs straight. Open, close, just legs. Exhale, bend your knees, and then elbows. Inhale, push, we open, close. Exhale, tuck, and bend. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, tuck, bend. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, tuck, and bend. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, tuck, bend. Inhale, push, open, close, exhale, tuck. About 1 more. Inhale, push, open, close, exhale, tuck, and bend. Tuck your knees all the way in, send your head back down. And let's prepare for leg circles. Stretch your right leg up nice and straight, toes on the ceiling, directly above your nose. Left knee bent, foot on the mat, level 1, or left leg pushed out straight, level 2. Right leg crosses left, circles out and up. So while we're keeping that right leg really, really straight, stretched up towards the sky, it's creating large beach ball sized circles on the ceiling. And we're making sure we're not letting any other body part move. 1 more. Now go the other way, out first and then in and up. But always think about accentuating the crossing over the midline part of your body. So we're not letting that leg go wider than the hip. Last 2. 1 more. And our leg is straight. Let's bring the left leg up to join it. This time, inhale, lower about halfway without feeling any strain in your lower back. Down. Exhale, 2 to go. Inhale down. Remain up. And let's switch our legs. So now, left toes are on the ceiling, right knee bent, foot on the mat, or right leg pushed out straight. Left leg crosses, right circles out and up. Feel that smooth circle. It has its own beginning and its own end point. We're connecting with our breath and nothing else is moving. Last two. One more. And let's go the other way. So it's out first and then in and up. Last two. One more circle. And we're holding. Now let's bring the other leg back up to join it. This time the legs sweep out and around. They come together. Exhale, lift. Inhale around. Exhale, pull. Sweep around and lift. Inhale around. Exhale, pull. Inhale around. Exhale, pull. Inhale around. Exhale, pull. Inhale around. Exhale, two more. Inhale around. Here's last one. Inhale around, exhale, and hold it. From there, let's do corkscrew. Both legs circle to our right, and then around to the left. So keep your legs really, really straight with your toes over your nose. And our circles now are about the size of a basketball. Again, they have their own beginning and own end point. And the rest of the body, again, no movement. Here's our last set. Final circle. And hold it. Ooh, let's tuck our knees in. Breathe. All right, now let's rest our feet on the floor. We're going to keep them spaced apart about hips distance. And we want 6 or 8 inches between our butt and our heels. And you can turn your toes in slightly. Keep your shoulders pressed against the mat. Tightening the belly and the buttocks one vertebra at a time. Don't leave the mat. We're going to push up nice and high to hold on to bridge without feeling any weight in our neck. And then exhale equally and slowly come back down. Again, inhale coming up one vertebra at a time. So we want to make sure when we're leaving the mat that we're doing it little by little by little. Once we're up at the top, no weight in the neck, and then exhale coming back down. Again, inhale, peeling off the mat like you're unzipping a zipper. And we're going to press up, and when you're at the top of the bridge, really work at activating your buttocks and your hamstrings. Exhale, coming back down one segment at a time. Again, let's inhale and leave the mat. Now we're going to sustain our bridge, pull our right knee and extend the right leg towards the sky, and lower and lift it down, up, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. 4, breathe, 2, and 1. Keep the leg up nice and high. Let's circle up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big hold. Let's rebend. Place that foot down and we'll switch. Opposite knee in. Nice and straight up there. Lower and lift. Flex. Point. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. 4 and 3. Here's 2 and 1. Stay up holding. Circle around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay. Let's go ahead and bend. Place the foot back down. Keep pressing your hips a little bit higher. Now float the arms up towards the sky. And then as we exhale, we can melt back down one vertebra at a time. Once we feel we're all the way down, time for another hug. So you can pull those knees in close. Let's add a few rocks from side to side. And then a few knee circles, massaging that lower back. And go ahead and reverse. Keeping our knees tucked in nice and close, let's return to our C shape. So we're going to bring that nose up towards our knees, chin is close to our chest. Keep the right knee in. Let's place left hand atop right knee. Right hand goes atop the right ankle. Elbows nice and lifted, and let's alternate arms and legs. Knee to chest, toe to wall. Stretch your legs across the room. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay. Switch, stay. Switch, stay. Switch 2. Switch one more. Switch and stay. Now it's both knees in. Let's rest our hands on our ankles, our shins, or the tops of our feet. On the inhale, we're going to start reaching out, stretching out through all of our fingers and toes. Exhale, sweep your arms around, tuck your knees in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull. So it's like we're making some large arm circles with our arms. Last 2. How about one more? And hold it right there. Ready for straight single leg stretch. Right leg is straight, reaching up towards the ankle. Calf is fine, nothing below that. Left leg is nice and straight as well. So first we start drawing our right leg towards our face, pulling the left leg away, and then we switch. So it's a nice, controlled, powerful movement without any forcing or yanking. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's bring both legs together. All right, and level 1, we form a triangle with our thumb and index fingers. Insert that under your butt, protecting and helping lower back. Level 2, same triangle, but slightly on the back of our head. We're all up at our C shape. Inhale, drop the legs slowly, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, they pop up. Inhale, lower, 2, 3. Exhale, pull. Inhale, down. 2 to go. Final 1. Hold it. And then let's all rest your head down. Pull our knees in. And come right back up into our C shape. Moving into our crisscross. Right knee stays in, left leg goes out. Triangle for everyone, lightly on the back of our head. Starting with just the legs straight in, straight out. Reaching our toes across the room. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay a little higher. Rotate opposite armpit comes across to your knee. Then we switch. Lift, twist. Lift, twist, lift, twist, lift, twist. Now remember on these that you need to be lifting up before you twist. And you want to really work at not moving your hips. Lift, twist, lift, twist, lift, twist, lift, twist. We've got 8 and 6. How about 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold up. Switch, hold up. Switch, hold up. Last 1, switch, hold up, and release. Knees to chest. Breathe. Whew, let's rest our feet down with our knees bent. Open the arms wide. We're going to drop both of our knees right so we can look left. Come back up, let our knees drop left, and we can look right. Good, and then let's come back to neutral with the knees. Let's place our left ankle on our right thigh, and then use your left hand to gently push on your left inner thigh. While that's happening, let's lift the right foot off the floor. And thread our hands behind our right thigh, Try to bring those legs in closer to the body while you're still opening the left knee. So we should feel some good stretch taking place in our left hip. Let's ease that up a bit. Cross the left leg over the right. Grab hold of your ankles and pull both of your knees in closer to your body, but remember, you don't want to feel any stress in the neck or the shoulders. This is all about those hips. As we exhale, let's release and we'll change cross. So now put your right ankle on your left thigh to start. And then use your right hand to push gently on that right inner thigh. So we're starting to feel some opening in our right hip. And then let's lift the left foot off the floor. Thread your hands behind your left thigh. Keep pulling those legs in closer to your body while your right leg is still opening. And feel that resistance in your right hip. And then let's ease up a little bit, crossing right farther over left. Grab hold of your ankles, pull both knees in closer to your body. Exhale as we release, and we can uncross. And then from there, let the soles of your feet come closer together, let your knees fall open. And then use your hands to press gently on both inner thighs. And let's bring our knees back together. We'll keep one knee back with our foot on the mat and stretch out the other leg straight. Let your arms extend back behind you and then start to roll towards your straight leg. While you're rolling, you're going to roll all the way over onto the belly. And then just let your arms extend out and reach out through your toes. Let's try to reach a little farther with our right arm and our left leg, and then lift away from the mat. Come back down and we'll switch. Left arm, right leg, let's reach away. And lower back down, and then we'll try it together. Arms and legs extending out and rising up. So the only thing that's on the mat is your belly button. We shouldn't feel any tension in our neck. There's no tension happening in shoulders. And then just let the arms open wide to your side. Now let the arms come in closer to your sides. Continue to stretch out to the tips of the toes and the top of your head. And then let's melt down into the mat. And you can let your head turn off to one side. Now let's place our hands under the shoulders, let your elbows tucking close to your body. Press down through the tops of your feet, press down through your hip bones. Now start to pull out through the top of your head. And while that's happening, we're lifting our heart away from the mat. And that brings us into Cobra Pose. As we exhale, we're going down again with your elbows open. Tuck the elbows back in, lengthen, and rise back up into Cobra. Again, elbows go wide as we melt back into the mat. Tuck the elbows in, lengthening first, and then we start to lift. And then from there, let's push all the way back and get our tailbone to meet our heels and our forehead to meet the mat. And think about really dropping your chest between your knees. Let's rotate our palms towards the sky and stretch a little bit farther. Scooping the belly in, palms flat, let's round up into a nice cat stretch. And then as we inhale, sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open heart, that's cow. Try again. Exhale, really scoop that belly in, rounding your spine for cat. Inhale as we open for cow. And once more, exhale, round out for cat. And then inhale, open for cow. And then just return to a neutral all fours. Extending our right leg behind us, push out to the right heel. Add your left arm forward for spinal balance. No tension in the neck, no tension in that left shoulder. Exhale, lower, we'll switch. This time left leg extends, right arm reaches forward. Lower and switch again. Now I want you to keep that right leg extended, but bring your left hand back to the mat. And then set your right toes down. And lift your left knee, and that's going to bring us into a nice strong plank. So we're looking right out past the end of our mat. We've got our fingers wide spread. We've got our hands rotated in slightly. And we can feel the weight lifting from the outer edge of our palms more towards our index finger knuckles. Let's release back to all fours and switch it out. So now we can extend the right leg, add the left arm forward, and switch left leg and right arm reaching. And then let's bring the right hand down. Set your left toes down. Straighten that right leg, and there we are, back in our solid plank. Remember to keep the belly button tight, the buttocks relaxed, and press out through the back of your inner knees. Let's ease back to all fours, and from there push all the way back again into extended child's pose. Let's keep our palms flat with our fingers spread wide, tuck our toes under, and now we're ready for downward facing dog. So we're going to let that head drop through extended arms. We're going to feel our rib cage pulling closer and closer to our thighs. And we can feel the back of our shoulder blades actually drawing towards the gluteals. Nod your head yes a few times, and then just let it shake no. Let's walk our dog a few times, lift and lower each heel. And then we'll raise our heels together and let them press back down. To lift upper body. And then while we're lifting the upper body, we can extend the arms alongside the ears. And think about really opening your heart while you're here. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Let's tuck our right toes under and lift our right knee. Eyes looking out. Runner's lunge. Let's release back down onto the right knee. Bring the left foot back so we end up on all fours. Let's tuck our toes, come back up into downward facing dog. A few more walks of our dog. Lifting up those heels, dropping them back down, and returning to all fours. Switch legs, so now we'll step the right foot forward. We've got our right knee over our ankle, and then push down into that right big toe, second toe, and lift the upper body, coming into crescent moon. Again, we want to really feel like we're opening that heart. Exhale as we fold forward, hands to the mat. Let's tuck our left toes, lift our left knee, eyes looking out, and that brings us back into lunge. From there, we're going to step our left foot forward. And we're going to let our big toes turn in while our heels turn out. Gonna let our upper body melt into our thighs. Let's cradle our elbows in the palms of our hands, form a loose frame around your head. And remember, bend your knees as much as you need to so that your upper body is free to rest on your thighs. Let your fingertips return to the mat, and as we inhale, let's roll up and reach high and touch the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale again to the sky. And exhale to our heart. Again, inhale, touch the sky. And exhale to the heart. Inhale to the sky. This time, exhale, fold the body in half. Once there, inhale, look out. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Let's step back with our right foot, bringing us back into lunge. Push your right heel to the mat, turn your right toes out. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel. Push down into your left big toe, second toe, and let's lift upper body. Feel the strength of your arms with the softness of your shoulders. Let's open the arms wide. And then start to pull that left leg straighter without feeling it lock. Upper body is rotating. We end up facing the wide edge of our mat with our toes in and our heels out. Our feet are a little wider than our hips. We've got those outstretched arms with our palms facing the sky. 5-pointed star. Let's start to hinge forward. We're going to stop once our back is parallel to the sky for our airplane straddle. And then from there, let your hands float back down onto the mat. Inhale, look out. Exhale, let the elbows bend. Let your forearms start to drop. And let your head dangle freely. Let's press our palms into the mat, once again pushing the arms straight. We'll slide our right hand over so it's centered beneath us and then push on it with your left hand. As we inhale, let's open left arm wide to the side, and then as we exhale, revolve with the waist. And our left hand is reaching towards the sky for twisting straddle. Now as we exhale, let's bring that hand down. Return your hands so they're directly under your shoulders. Inhale, lengthen, look out. Open the arms wide, and we're back into our airplane. And let's inhale our way back up to standing. Turn your palms to the sky, and we've returned to our star. Now we're ready to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch. Bend that left knee, bring it out over our ankle. And now you get to look out over your left hand into your powerful warrior two. As we exhale, let's bring left forearm to left thigh. Extend that right arm towards the sky. Get rid of all that tension that you're holding in your neck and your shoulder, and let that just release. Let the right arm start to float down towards your right hip. It's going to make a full circle. On the way up, the upper body follows, and that brings us right back into warrior two. And then go ahead and pull your left leg straight, and we're back where we started. Building our triangle, our right hip is pulling to the right, our left arm is reaching out as far as it can go in front of us. Once we can't go any further, we can go ahead and let left hand lower and the right hand rise up towards the sky for triangle. And remember, it does not matter where we've got our left hand, as long as we're keeping the body open and flat. And then while you're here, I want to see if you can swing your left arm a few times. So you realize it's not your arm that's holding you in this position. And then let it reattach. Stretch open a little bit more. And then as we exhale, let's start to bend the left knee. Revolve the upper body. Bringing us back into our lunge. Eyes looking out. Let's step our left foot back into plank. Once we've made it back into plank, let's go up into downward facing dog. A few more walks of our dog. Lifting up those heels and dropping them back down. And then go ahead and come down onto all fours. Let's separate the knees, touch the big toes, make your way back into extended child's pose. Pass your left arm through your right armpit, let your shoulder melt into the mat. Bring that arm out and we'll switch. Pass the right through the left, sink your shoulder down. Bring the arm back out, pushing back to the tailbone. Let's re-tuck the toes, come back up into down dog. Now step the right foot forward, step your left foot forward. Big toes close, heels apart. Inhale as we roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale into our heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot steps back into lunge. Push your left heel to the mat, turn your left toes out. Align your right heel with the back of your left heel. Keep that right knee over your ankle as we're lifting up. We've got our hip bones facing forward. We can feel our weight all the way into our left pinky toe. And then we can add our arms to the sky for warrior one. Strong arms, soft shoulders, relaxed neck, soft face. Let the arms go wide. Pull the right leg straight without locking. Start to rotate. So now we end up facing that wide edge of our mat. Toes in, heels out, palms to the sky. 5-pointed star. Let the arms float down and we're going to hook them together behind us. Feel like you're rolling your shoulder blades together and then pulling your knuckles down as you're pressing your heart forward. Tip your head back, but only enough to open your throat. Inhale your spine back to neutral. And exhale, start to tip forward. Lead with your chest. Come down as far as you can. Bend your knees if you need to. Let your head drop completely. And then try to lift your arms a little higher to the sky. As we exhale, let's release. Let your hands return to the mat. Push down through your palms, arms are straight. So let's slide that hand over and push down with the other hand. Inhale as we're opening that arm out to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. We're back into our twisting straddle. Exhale the hand back down. Once there, inhale, flat back, looking out. Exhale, reopen the arms for your airplane. And then let's inhale our way back up to standing. Palms open to the sky. We're back in our 5-pointed star. Right toes turn to the front end of our mat. Aligning our right heel with our left arch, keeping the upper body strong and tall. Start to bend the right knee so it comes out over the ankle without going past our toes. And we're looking out over that right palm. Warrior 2. Now let's lower that right forearm to the right thigh. Left arm is extended towards the sky. Get rid of that tension in your neck and your shoulder. And just feel that release of your left hand reaching to the sky. Let's lower the left arm towards the left hip as it makes a full circle. It pulls the body back up into Warrior 2. And then we go ahead and pull the right leg straight without locking, and we're back into our start position. Moving into our triangle, our left hip is pulling left, and our right arm is reaching out as far in front of us as it can. Lowering the right, lifting the left, opens our triangle. And then see if you can let that right arm swing a few times. Because that's not what's holding you up. And then you can let that hand reattach. Stretch a little bit higher to the sky. Got one more inhale. As we exhale, we start to bend the right knee. We revolve the upper body, bringing our hands to the mat. We return to the ball of our left foot, and then we can step our right foot back and show me your good strong lunge or plank. Push back up into downward facing dog. And let's come forward again into plank. From there, we're going to modify to our knees. Let your elbows open and lower about halfway down, holding it there. Now let your chest come down, your hips come down, tuck your elbows in, and then let's inhale and rise into our cobra. We're going to push back into extended child's pose and breathe. Let's send the right arm to the left armpit. Let your shoulder mount to the mat. And then bring that arm out and we'll switch. Pass the left through the right. And bring that arm back out. From there, let's ease our weight forward onto our forearms. So we've got our shoulders over our elbows. We're going to walk our feet back. And that's going to put us into a forearm plank. So our eyes are looking out. We can feel our belly button holding tight. We've got our buttocks relaxed, but we're pushing out to the back of our inner knees. Now let's try keeping our weight into our right forearm and opening for side forearm plank. Modification. We simply set the side of our right knee on the mat to help support us, but make sure that you're not sinking down into that right shoulder. Exhale as we come back around into our forearm plank. And then we'll switch. So now we're going to stay on our left forearm. We've got our left shoulder over our elbow. Right arm to the sky. Modify to the side of your left knee if you need to. And then let's come back around into our forearm plank. From there, let's ease onto our knees. Walk our hands back in. And let's push back again into extended child's pose. Scooping the belly in, we round our spine, bringing us up into our cat. And then let your navel drop. Lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart cow. And then we'll make our way onto an all fours position. Let's step the right. Let's walk the hands back in. Extend the right leg behind you, hip level. Extend the left arm out in front, and we're back into a nice spinal balance. Come back to all fours, and we'll switch. So now we can step the left foot forward. We can keep left knee over ankle. We've got hands to the inside of our left foot. And then we're going to start to pull the top of our right thigh forward and ease down to where your body allows you to go. Walk our hands back in. Go ahead, extend your left leg behind you, hip level, push out through that left heel. And then let's reach the right arm forward. And then let's return to all fours. And once there, you can have a seat. And let's just start out in a tailor style position. And if you find that challenging, try sitting on a pillow or your mat, another mat that's rolled up. And I want you to push the outer edges of your pinky toes into the mat while we're here. So we're feeling some activity in our outer hips. And then just let your palms open face to the sky with the backs of your hands on your knees. We're going to let our chin fall to our chest, and I want you to breathe into the back of your neck. And then just use your left hand to gently draw that chin a little bit closer to your chest. Release, let the head come back to neutral, and then tip your left ear to your left shoulder. Drop the chin to your chest and roll off to the right. Drop the chin to your chest and roll to your left. And then let's take the left hand and place it just above the tip of your right ear. And breathe into the side of your neck. Now let your right palm push into the mat. Feel the stretch go up the right arm and along the side of your neck. And then let's release and extend our left arm towards the sky and just gaze up at your left hand. Let's float the left hand back down. And let your chin drop to your chest. This time use your right hand to press just behind the top of your head, drawing your chin closer to your chest. Release, let the head come back to neutral. Let the chin fall to your chest. Roll your ear off to the left. Come back down to your chest and roll to your right. And place your right hand just above your left ear. And let's push our left hand into the mat. Breathing up the arm and along the side of our neck. And let's release and just gaze up at that right hand. We'll let that arm float all the way down. And let's do some shoulder rolls from back to front. And then from there, let your arms come forward like you've just got a big ball sitting in your lap and you're just going to hug the ball against your body. And then let's push our palms away from the body. And while we're pushing away, we let the arms rise without feeling any tightness in the shoulders or the neck. Pushing up, let's lean a little bit to our left. Come back up and lean a little bit to our right. And then we're back up. We'll let the arms push forward, 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 forward. Turn your palms to face you once again, embracing that large ball. And let the arms open wide as you open your heart. And then exhale, let the arms flow down. Rolling our shoulders from back to front. And then just let the shoulders fall away from our ears. From there, let's extend the legs out. We're going to make them almost straight, but not quite. We're going to reach forward and grab our toes. Feel like you're pulling your ribs close to your thighs, and then start to push your legs out straighter as you fold deeper forward. And then let's release our toes and roll up. Once you've made it up, we're going to bend our knees. We're going to place our hands behind our thighs. Relax our shoulders away from our ears. And I want you to balance on your tailbone. So we want to make sure that we're not rounding our back. We're just going to hold our balance. And then see if you can extend your legs a little more, a little more. Go where you can without rounding your back. And once you feel like you're nice and stable and your back is well supported, let's add the arms. And then from there, we're going to slowly open down, down to the ground. Once we're down, I want you to flex your feet, push out through your heels, stretch out through your fingertips, make your body absolutely as long and straight as you possibly can. And then feel your body get soft. And let's pull the right knee all the way into the chest. Let's extend the right leg towards the sky. Walk your hands up as close to your ankle as you can. And visualize your toes being pulled right over your nose. And then let's rebend the right knee and place your foot on the mat. Let's open the arms wide. Shift your hips a tiny bit to the right. Tuck your right toes behind your left knee. And then use your left hand to gently press on the outside of your right thigh, bringing that right knee towards the mat. You can bring our knee back to that neutral place. And once there, let the right knee fall open towards the mat. So So you've got the bottom of your right foot resting against your left inner thigh. It's like you're doing tree pose, but on your mat. Bring the knee back up and send that leg out, and let's switch. In goes to left. Hug it close to start, and then let's extend the leg. Walking our hands up as far as they'll go towards the ankle, and envisioning your left toes being pulled over your head. And then let's ease up a little bit. We'll bend that knee, placing our foot on the mat. Arms go wide to the side. Shift your hips a tiny bit to the left. Tuck your left toe behind your right knee. And then use your right hand to gently push on the outside of your left thigh, bringing your knee towards the mat. Let's bring the knee upright. And then let that knee fall open. So we've got the bottom of our left foot resting against our right inner thigh. And then we can bring the knee upright once again. And then let's rebend the right knee. Spacing our feet apart, hips distance once again. Bring your arms closer to your body with your palms facing open, and then tighten your belly, and let's slowly peel ourselves off the floor once again into our shoulder bridge. And let's inhale the arms up towards the sky. As we exhale, start to melt back down into the mat. And then once there, we can float the arms back down alongside the body. And proceed to stretch your legs out one leg at a time. And once they're all stretched out, I want you to flex your feet, so just tense the muscles in your legs. And let them go completely soft. Now tense the muscles in just your arms, shoulders, and fingertips. And then let them relax. And guide your breath around the body, seeking out any spots that remain tense or tight. Breathing from your shoulders to your fingertips. Breathing from your hips to your toes. Breathing from the top of your head all the way down to the tip of your spine. To the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you are the world. Let us set aside all of our anxious thoughts, making a choice to live today with courage and with an open and grateful heart, filled with hope. And let's extend random acts of kindness every single day. Know that my soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it is also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste.